Welcome to another amazing 5 minutes ICC auto pairing game. So let's see what this brings, this next game. How many title players are on? I'm interested, quite a lot at the moment. Blues Brothers 2069. How's he been doing? I think I've been doing okay with e5 with black, actually. Quite a stubborn defense. Trying to get a knight to f4 sometimes. I think I will just take this. I don't like this as white. It's I think a bit risky. Like a sort of king's gambit line, which isn't that dangerous, I think. Potentially. I say that, but I'm going to be careful about knight g5. I think I should have played h6. Now, when I've got the chance, it looks like a king's gambit transposition now. But did some analysis recently, and if white's going to play g3, I think bishop h3 and trying to castle queenside was kind of an idea from that game. Now he's not going for g3, and this might be very pleasant potentially. With just h5, I wonder, and g4. I'm going to lose f4 and it'll still be quite dangerous. Yeah, so he's got a point. If I just castle an f5, king h7 and f5. Because he's not going for g3, that's a vital difference, I think, in this position with the h3 being played. So maybe, actually, mind you, there is going to be some pressure. I get rid of this bishop from this diagonal and kick the knight. Can I do this? I want to play f5 in principle, but this bishop's kind of really annoying. And now my knight is not yet trapped. I want the f5 here. Is that too ambitious? Or d5? Maybe d5 and then f5 after. Taking an f5. F5 here. Now if he takes, you know, queen f6, it looks pleasant enough. Imagine knight g4, queen f7. It still looks pleasant enough. This is an extra solid pawn. It looks, I'm in control of the centre. It looks good. You get the light square bishop. Don't mess about the double pawns. That light square bishop would be nice to have here. I'll just play this for a moment. I mean, I've got e5 covered. I want to play bishop f5, get rid of that light square bishop. And then work on the e file. It looks very pleasant at the moment. Just take this off and then work on the e file. Or maybe even h5 immediately, because my knight here is covering e5. So h5 immediately, just to kick that knight while I still can. Then rook e8. Okay, that gives me potentially knight. Well, there's lots of possibilities here. Okay, so queen f6 is one of them. But now I guess he's got b3, knight e3. That e3 square looks very, very nice. I think this is the problem with this Vienna line. I would just play g3 instead of the f4 system against one I played. Although he's still got some dangers with mating me on h7. g4, knight g5. And I can't really evict that easily, so there's some dangers here to address. Yeah, he's got a point. He's got some. Unfortunately, yeah, he's got some play. So what about knight e3 to f5, or just queen f5? Queen f5, maybe on the safe side, because then knight h4 after. I'm still holding f4. Okay, I'll just take the queens off, surely. That's one less danger. Although, did I just miss rook e1 and then rook f1? I think I might have missed the tactic there. Whoops. Bit complacent. But I'm wondering about getting h4 now. So it might not be that bad at all. I mean, it still looks pretty good. Okay, taking on f1 or just knight d6. There's bishop a3 though. Or not just knight e3. I wonder knight e3. Or just take first then knight e3.
Check.
There's knight c2 to look forward to there. I mean, this pawn and this pawn is vulnerable now. c3 pawn. If I get the c3 pawn, d3 is vulnerable. Rook c5 is now on. Okay, it's getting a lot of pawns here. g2 check.
Check.
For a start. Okay, well, this
check.
For knight, no, not knight f5, I managed to lose a piece. Ah, yes, I think I've managed to lose a piece. There's no knight f5. Complacency has crept in. Oh, it makes the game more interesting. Alright, so I've just lost a piece there. I've got this one. There's knight f4. Can I get my king to try and win the d4 pawn? I'm just creating a lot of unnecessary work. I'll just try and bring these pawns up without getting mated then, I hope. And so king c3 and d4. Oh, he's letting me just advance the pawns a bit more.
Check.
Yeah. Can I recover this situation? I've got now 2 connected pass pawns. So he's giving me 2 connected pass pawns. Oh, he's let me push them as well. Okay. I think I might be in the game again. Because I think there's rook c1 is on the cards. Rook c1 seems strongly on the cards here. Now, if I take king c4, it looks as though the knight should be overloadable. Or rather, this position, if I just win his a6, I mean, what is he actually doing? Because his king can't actually take on c3.
Check.
So the knight would have to go back. As long as I don't go into a check there, that would be bad news. Now the king and the knight can't take, so I think I can just overload this position further. So this a pawn. Space Invaders? Space Invader ending? One of them has landed. Let's not lose on time though. I don't know what's going on in this game. I'm playing a bit. Oh no! I've managed to lose the queen to knight b3. Oh man, this is getting ridiculous. He's probably going for a time win now.
Check.
Am I going to mate him?
Check.
Maybe just about. Oh dear. Oh dear. Comical. If we go back, let's go back. So yeah, I don't like this line of Vienna. I think black can just take on f4 with an advantage. I'll just play g3 myself to the knight c6 line, because this looks like a comfortable position for black, especially with h3 being played. So knight a5 is given us a good move actually. c6, yep. c5 now, interesting. c5 is quite strong. Does it sort of challenge white's centre? Like bishop e6. I guess there's f5 following up on knight e7. So that would have been interesting, yep. To smash white's centre with c5. But here, it just seems quite comfortable. Now this moment of truth here, with this rook e1, was it really on? So when I played queen f5, yeah, rook takes e1 was crushing here. -8 is a knockout punch. Rook takes e1. I spotted that after, because there's a check on f1, queen f5. So I missed winning that piece. And then I managed to lose a piece pretty soon. In what should have been just an easy recapture here with king takes g7.
Check.
But no, I go and play rook c2 check here, trying to be too clever, thinking about knight f5, which is not possible. So apparently rook takes a2 here is good, and then knight f3. This is still good for black, threatening f2, and if it takes here, then I suppose I'll just take here. But no, I think again I follow it up incorrectly. Oh, apparently black is still doing well, even in this position.
Check.
Even here. Yeah, I think the pawns are just pretty strong actually. Yeah, the pawns are now too strong. Alright, it was difficult to lose in fact. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.